Okay, we're back. Hello.
Hello.
You missed the best fucking burn I got on Dave in a while on the break. It was actually really good. Okay, so I was doing something else during the break, and then Dave's like, "Dude, the timer's on. Oops, get back here." And I'm like, "Oh shit!" So I'm like, "Let me just finish up." So I finish up quickly, and I come back in, and the timer's still up at oops. And I'm like, "Dave, didn't you fucking turn it off? What the fuck? Like, why didn't you?"
You have to eat your mistakes, Dave.
And then you were just like, "Sorry, man, I was going through the runes." I'm like, "Dave, you're just going through the motions right now." I thought that was actually a pretty good burn. I'm gonna take credit for that. I think it's pretty funny.
Oh yeah, you should, because no one else would.
Oh, okay, yeah. So anyway, on the break, I decided to check out the comments actually of the new video, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, you're doing gardening. It looks so good. Here's my garden story." Like, everyone's like sharing the garden stories. It's so cool. People like, "Oh, the content's so wholesome," and everyone's having a good time. And then one guy he just posts, "No views, dead channel."
Wow.
I'm like, listen.
What a dick.
When I post politics content, I can get like 25,000, 50,000, 100,000. You know, like, yeah, the actual community updates and not the politics videos. They get less traction. I'm okay with that. Doesn't mean the channel's dead. It means that some stuff is not for some people. That's okay.
It's just a miserable. It's probably some miserable. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it without insulting possibly half the fan base.
Yeah, Parrotman Dave can't play.
Nope. My fingers are really cold.
Here's the thing: there's always going to be some people who are just negative.
They're just bitter.
Yeah.
Bitter, hateful.
I wouldn't say hateful, just that like if they see a reason to be negative about something, they will. Maybe because they're bitter, like you said, because it's funny to them. Who knows, right? But whatever. Yep. So in any case, this is what happened. Dave got fucking destroyed last time, and I blasted ahead. I doubled the score. Doubled the high score. It's okay.
It's okay, because people select you better.
You're naturally pessimistic, says STG. Hello, dude. Yeah.
Jesus.
Dude, it's so funny.
Why?
Like, there are some, wow, dude. There are some people out there who are just straight up like, wow, you're like getting fucking demolished. You might as well just surrender your asshole at this point, Dave, because you're fucking done, bud.
Meanwhile, I get a shit ton of iron. Sure you do.
But anyway, it just, I've noticed that there's a type of person, sometimes it's politically motivated, sometimes not, where they will take the worst possible interpretation of everything all the time. Not even doomers. Like, if it's a political thing, like let's say that you're talking to your political, you're like examining the actions of your political opponent. You will always take it in the worst possible thing. It's like, clearly this guy is just like, oh look, I don't even know a good example right now. It's like, oh, this guy wants borders in his country. Clearly he's a fucking fascist. It's like,
oh fuck!
Kamehameha!
Fucking bitch.
Dude, you've just been fucking raped.
I know. Yeah, and your annoying cackle is helping so much. Oh, God.
Yeah, but it's like contrarians, but there's like some malice to it, you know? And that's where you get people who are like, we're not actually doing it, fuck you. Okay, it's not so bad. Okay, it's actually good. And then like, Jesus Christ. They take every possible other position except for the one that is actually the truth. It's so, you know, I'm having a hard time fucking figuring out what I'm trying to say here, but just basically, I hate people.
They hate, no, they're the ones that really hate people.
Maybe, yeah.
They hate themselves even more.
Oh yeah. Pierre Poilievre mentioned Jordan Peterson's book. It got called Small Peepee. Here's the thing. Jordan Peterson's actually hit and miss when it comes to topics outside of psychology. But when it comes to psychology, he is literally the best in the world on the topic. I've talked to other psychologists at this point, and they're like, yeah, Jordan Peterson, everything he says about psychology is like fucking perfection. Like, he knows exactly what's going on. When it comes to other topics, not so much. It's who knows, but like when it comes to politics, no, he knows his stuff. Like, I've spoken to a person who is very politically against Jordan Peterson, but she's also a psychologist herself, and she's like, yeah, when it comes to psychology, Jordan Peterson he's like best in the field. He is the Oh, Dave chose that for some reason. I don't know what he meant by that.
It's Friday the 13th.
It is Friday the 13th today.
Oh
my god!
I was wondering when someone had actually caught on to that.
I didn't even know.
I couldn't think of anything else. Well, actually, no, I did.
Dude, do it. Wait, no, hold on. Jump. Wait, I know you can do this. Jump like there and use your Y.
Shit.
Well, no, now you have your beam. Just aim it.
Fair enough.
There you go. Good job. All the bloods.
'Tis a curse.
You're born Friday the 13th? I didn't actually know it was Friday the 13th.
Yeah. Why do you think I would
How
make
does that
such
one
a
go?
stupid-
Is that
Halloween.
Oh, what's the difference?
It's a different franchise entirely.
Oh, okay.
My God.
I don't fucking know, dude. Jordan Peterson's pretty conservative, to be honest. He's pretty conservative.
Okay, so down.
Dave, don't swear, please, in this conservative Christian kids show.
Remember that.
This is the best kids show. This is the best kids show on the internet, okay? All the children should watch us. Do you understand?
So they know who to avoid.
Yeah. This is the premier online internet show for children. Give us all of your Robux, or whatever the fuck you kids use nowadays.
It's Roblox.
Okay, groomer. Dude, can you imagine, like, there's like some hard-working fellow, okay? He works really hard at his blue-collar job to provide for his family. His wife doesn't appreciate him that much, but you know what? He has his son, and his son is his pride and joy. And he comes home from his 72nd hour that week at work, trying to make it.
Cracker Factory.
He the Cracker Factory, and he comes home and he's like, I'm gonna just peek in on my son and see what I'm just gonna crack open the door a little bit just to get a glimpse of what I work so hard for. And his 10-year-old son has fucking game boomers on the screen, and this kid is bouncing on his seat, going like dun 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 dun, and that just like. I'll be in my study. He just goes just.
So that'd be drinking whiskey or shooting himself, or both.
Fuck. Or they send him off to like military school.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Listen, if there's actually any children here watching this, I want you to, the next time, guys, if you're a kid, your parents give you anything, I want you to cringily take it and hold it up to the sky and be like, da 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 da, so that you can actually go to military school.
Oh, so they want you to act like. You want them to act like you.
Don't do that. You never do it. It always fucking sucks. Don't do that. Oh, how much did your university cost you? Do you have a lot? How much did my university cost me?
Too much.
Here's the thing. My parents paid, at least partially paid. I'd say like 3/4 paid for the first half of it. And then I paid for the most part the second half of it. Because I worked through the second half of it. How much did it cost me? What do you think, Dave? 60,000?
Probably.
Like a full degree?
Probably.
Maybe 50? Depending on where you are and like. I allow my daughter to watch streamers. You aren't one of them. You are in the same category as YouTube poop and overreacting Minecraft YouTubers. You cause brain damage.
That's all right.
You get to hear Naomi talking about pegging and Dave damning God all the time.
What's wrong with
You give me brain damage. Good.
that? See nothing wrong with this.
Yeah. We're gonna. Here's the actual long-term Game Boomers plan. Okay, we slowly lower Shogoth's IQ to the point that she just signs over all of her money and belongings and property and her daughter to us, and then we'll just move on. We'll just extract and move on.
It's just been a giant social experiment.
And we will continue to do that with like all the fans.
So this could come to fruition in the next 200 years.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I've been asking that question for 30 years.
I did not see the new Silent Hill stuff.
Okay, I think I heard about it, or
Well, you heard about it like in the last part, dude.
no. I think I saw a post on it online, but I just didn't really. I didn't dwell on it. I didn't.
Hold on. Vicar Stead. I thought it was going to be some Dark Minosaurus with you having no IQ. What, are you into like the whole bimbotization, lowered IQ fetish, you fucking weirdo? Get the fuck out of here. Only pure Christian boys are allowed in this chat room.
What? Okay.
Only trad cats.
Okay. Bitch.
He has that fucking shield, dude. He keeps look. It's just regenerating. It's just regenerating. See, he's back already.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go in. Cover me, Porkins.
Those are easy. Oh. Hey, read this again. What's up, man?
Hello.
Must have missed the memo. Trad cat boys. Listen, I ain't Nick Fuentes, alright? Oh, dude, you got fucking hammered.
Nice. Yeah, magic. It's good.
It's good.
Magic good. Well, he is a barbarian.
Here's the thing. The right likes to pretend right now online that there's no groomers on the right, and that's just not true. Listen,
No, there's groomers
dude,
everywhere.
how many like Alabama child fucker jokes are there? There's shit tons. How many times do we hear about like weird Christian child brides? You know what I mean? Oh, it's frozen. You know, like this idea that there's. It's not a good idea because now you can't move.
Fuck.
Owned.
Posterity.
And now you're fucked in here, dude. You're fucked. Oh god, you're just getting spike raped. You've lost like 100 HP.
That's right. Things happen.
Now I've heard some people on Twitter recently say stuff like there are no groomers on the right, all the groomers are on the left. If you're a pedophile, you're a leftist. Shit like that. And I'm just like, but that's not true, because we do see things like, like weird child brides coming out of like Christian communities and like.
Oh yeah.
Like the whole like child pageant thing. Before it was a drag queen story hour situation, it was a weird conservative families doing the child pageant thing on TLC. Like, there's pedos everywhere. It's not just one side of politics that has pedophiles, dude. They're fucking all over the place.
Oh, they sure are. They're fucking them kids. Oh, fuck, why did I do that? Why did I do that?
Wait, was that your Michael Jordan quote?
Fuck!
Fuck them kids.
Sure.
You've seen that, right? Yeah. Michael Jordan, fuck them kids. Yeah, it might be more fun to just call leftoids groomers, but the implication that they're the only one just isn't accurate. And I've seen rightoids online say that shit recently, and like that's gonna harm your case. That's gonna harm your case.
Please let there be food here.
Oh god, dude, the leftists culturally appropriated pedophilia from the rightists.
Oh god. Saboteur.
Yeah.
You started Japan.
Yeah, I guess. With all the lolly shit. Why the hell did Japan end up being so into lolly? What the fuck? What happened?
Oh, I know what it. I think I know what it was. So it was the fact that
They got fucked by World War II? They got nuked?
that is. Oh fuck you.
He knew he was coming. He's a blobfish. Like, what do you think going on?
I don't know.
He needs to get the fuck out. You just trying to get to the boss, or? Yeah, there's a lot of Shota shit too. Japan is obsessed with Shotokan and ugly bastards because of Little Bull Batman.
Should have 4156.
Well, you can't really no heal though because like you just skip the meat that you find.
Yeah.
Okay, so look who I got.
Again. Less health. If you dash in any direction.
Oh god. I guess you gotta have a little bit of money. Wait, was that your new max?
Yeah.
What did you get?
Well,
It's not 4639 because
it wasn't. Oh god.
4156.
4156. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, go plug some things in there real quick while I do this. 4156. Yeah. You're slowly inching up in the world, Davo.
Yep.
Give it.
Oh fuck! I forgot. Saving money for that. That sword. Oh.
Wait, well, what does the spell do? It's literally just like Pikachu's attacking from Brawl. His down B.
Yeah. It's Thunderbolt. Wow. You'd be dead now, Dragon.
No, Vicar, what we're doing is we're doing just regular top score.
Best top score.
Best in a single run.
In this single. Yeah. Best score of this session.
No, of all time. You must now somehow accomplish my 7th masterpiece.
So sorry I can't get my book.
Oh, by the way, the prize will be the person who wins pays the full rent of the house.
You a dick.
Are you complaining, Dave?
Yes. You being.
I didn't do anything wrong, Dave. I simply stipulated the terms of the conditions.
I took the terms and conditions without your consent or knowledge.
Well, you don't need those things. I'm
Yeah.
a leftist.
Oh god. Revolting. Yeah. Fine tuning.
Good douche. Ooh, ooh. Oh.
Are you just running? Oh, because you're giant or something, aren't you? Giant, but
No, I have clumsy, which means I destroy all scenery. So I guess I just destroyed by touching
as
it.
if that counts as scenery.
Wow, okay, so that's actually like a really big buff. Wow, this is like an overpowered character again.
Ugh. A fucking again. This is such bullshit.
It's okay.
It's good for you. I just keep getting fucked over for bonuses, I guess. I mean, the last character wasn't too bad. It's kind of got stuck.
This is actually pretty easy.
Kidding. You don't even have to hit it. You just walk through it.
Yeah, see, I truly am a Giga Chan. I just walk through life, and reality itself opens up to me. I walk by a bookshelf, and the coins just fly out and into my pockets.
That easy.
What's this? Oh, another one of those Depart This World ones. I'll say that for the end again, just in case. Dude, if I get like a crazy run and I come back and just kill myself to get even more, I think you're gonna like, you're gonna lose it. I meant both the run and your sanity. Well, I can't do this though. Look.
Ha!
Oh no!
Sucks to be you.
Hoisted by my own petard.
Sucks to be you.
See, I just Giga Chad walk through doors like open sesame.
Oh well.
Yeah. For this.
Go with his own power.
Since I can't actually talk about what I want to talk about at the moment because I'm currently playing the game, what's going on with you today? You can't just rely on me to keep the show going.
Sure I can. They don't come here to listen to me. They come here to listen to you. So I mean, that's their first mistake. Not a lot to say, really.
Dave's like, why are you here? I'm not going to talk to the chat. I don't fucking know.
I wasn't even supposed to be here today.
Actually, you weren't.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll drink a soup.
A Royco cup of soup.
A Royco
Thank
cup
you.
of soup.
Oh. It is funny that you and Lilith, you did that tubcast about J.K. Rowling, because I have been reading more of Books of Magic.
But what's Books of Magic?
Books of Magic was originally it was a Neil Gaiman written graphic novel series about a young English boy who learns that he's a magician and he has an owl, and it came out like 7 years before Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
And did she steal?
I told you that before. That I guarantee that she
Maybe stole a little bit.
Maybe subconsciously, but I would say definitely stole. Why would you use that? Oh, you got an extra charge. Okay. Lose no health. Oh.
Okay. Oh,
low budget Harry Potter.
Well, what was
it's
that?
lower budget, but it was the original.
Isn't there like a thing about Muggles though? There was like a movie about a kid who finds Muggles and they're like a little troll creature.
I don't.
And then the person who made that movie is like, "Hey, J.K. Rowling stole the word Muggle from me," and it's like, "Shut up."
They all stole from Books of Magic. Mr. Timothy Hunter.
What, did you use the word Muggle too?
No. I'm just saying that she ripped off everything.
She ripped off her political opinions.
Sure did. Turns out she's not a real person. She's just an AI. She's been that way all along. Just a poor lady from...
How did I fuck that up?
I don't know. Mugless. Mugless. Yeah, that's what happens if you break all your ceramic. You're mugless.
All my mugs. Oh no!
Oh my god, you just missed on so much shit.
That's how she goes. Dude.
Oh man, that's unfortunate.
That's how she goes. Okay, what's this?
Still in AI? Yeah. Elon Musk's already proposed.
You are immune to spikes. Nice.
Oh wow. Elon would just marry. Opinion on the Super Mario Advance remix for the GBA.
Not even worth it. Like, play the Super Nintendo games, man. They added more stuff to them, but like the SNES games are better in every way. Because they had 6 buttons, the 4 face buttons and the L and R buttons.
Yeah, that's true.
And the Game Boy Advance didn't have that. The Game Boy Advance only had
A, B, and then LR.
You know what's funny? There's an early. I remember this. It's in an old Nintendo Power that I have somewhere, where Shigeru Miyamoto, he was like, listen, the reason that we didn't give the GBA 4 buttons because we didn't just want companies making nothing but Super Nintendo ports for the GBA because they're similar in power.
Okay.
The GBA and the SNES.
Yep.
And then all Nintendo made for the system was SNES ports.
Yeah. Pretty much.
And I was like, wow, okay, so
Well, except for, well, not entirely. I mean, there's stuff like Advance Wars.
yeah, but like a lot of the games on there. There's like a lot of Super.
Yeah, there's a lot of ports. Yeah.
There's a shit ton of Super Nintendo ports.
Well, it's what Nintendo's they're environmentalists because they believe in recycling. Hey kids, remember that same thing that you played? You want to play it another 10 times and pay every single time?
Oh God,
I'm Todd
dude.
Howard, but I'm also Shigeru Miyamoto.
Dude, Nintendo just put out a trailer on their official YouTube for Kirby 64: The Crystal Shards.
Oh my God.
This brand new game.
It's a brand new game that came out 20 odd years ago.
You can just walk in these now.
Yeah, you can. That's what I mean. Yeah, you're not immune to that.
Nope, I'm immune to that. With the wall. Yep.
All good. You're immune to the wall. Good job.
Oh, what is that?
No, ownership is always good. It's just ridiculous.
Oh yeah, dude, I prefer my old cartridges to all these new releases any day. Fuck that shit, dude.
I think they're
You're gonna lose all your ownership as soon as the online service goes away. Oh fuck you. Also, give us full money. And it's like, maybe I won't do that.
That's why if I buy digital, I buy stuff on sale, unless it's something that I truly love.
Yep.
And that's it.
We played Crystal Shards on the show. It was pretty fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. You 100% into that. Like that weird flying eyeball thing.
I don't know. I don't think it's possible.
That's a shame.
There is.
Probably something. It's probably like a double jump room.
Unless GBA wasn't a port.
Oh,
Oh wow, loot. No.
I am not giving up my pan.
The meat. Oh, you don't even need it. Now you have another charge. Yeah, so basically, just don't be a
Derp
don't
sword.
don't be a clumzoid.
Have I ever been a clumzoid?
Oh, I've seen you trip and fall over and like try to drag me down with you.
When have I ever tried to drag you down with me?
Every day.
Usually I'm lifting you up, dude. You raise me up!
Oh God, stop.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what Josh Groban's music is like, and I hate it.
You actually don't like that song? It's a pretty good song, dude.
Yeah, when you hear it for the 1,000th time on your store radio. No,
Oh God, yeah.
that.
Wait, was that like
Yeah.
a Home Depot special?
No, it was back when I was working at the independent grocer.
Oh fuck, that was like 15 years ago, dude.
I'm like 13, 14.
Oh, it's a big one.
Bighorn. The dots do the magic. The dots do the work for you. Wait, why am I an ableist?
Are you an ableist? Or you just drink a drink? Because every time I find a meat, I get another one back.
I didn't find one.
I know, but I needed health.
Not that bad, though.
No, but still, might as well be economical about it. Where do I go next?
I think
There.
we have to go back into the
You have to go back.
back into
Man.
the
So of all
tower.
the various like part-time jobs you've held, all the various like blue-collar retail bullshit jobs you've held, which was the one that you hated the most? Was it Home Depot or was it Canadian Tire? Was
No,
it
no,
the
it
corner
wasn't.
store.
It was when I worked at like the cash store for it was like a couple.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You
Yeah,
worked
the
at like
lend-
a
the
like
lending store.
a payday loans
Yeah.
store.
Well, it's literally called the cash store, but it is like a loan place, yeah. Oh God. Well, at least you'll have meat so you can cook.
Yep.
And get some.
Yeah, remember you worked there for like a couple weeks and you were just
Couple
like,
weeks.
I can't fucking do this.
I can't. It was
like-
it was so morally repugnant. I just was like, this is completely against my principles. Watching people get fucked over that much, and
Yeah.
a lot of people were indigenous too, and like seeing them come in from the reserves.
Don't be a
and, like,
racist. It doesn't matter.
No, they're being taken advantage of. That's what pissed me off. It's like these people don't really have much money to begin with, and they're getting fucked over by this ridiculous.
Was the
like-
owner of the place like really scuzzy?
I didn't really trust her, especially when she kind of laughed about those
People getting
customers.
fucked.
Yeah, she kind of laughed and was like, "Oh, they just keep coming back." I'm like, yeah, because they owe you. Fuck.
Did that place ever get shut down, or?
I have no idea. I hope so, because those places are god awful.
Well, you know what? I'm going back to the hometown next week. I'll find out. I'll go see.
Yeah, fair enough.
It was in the mall, right?
Yeah.
It was in our shitty mall.
Yeah, it was like right near the entrance. I mean,
Yeah.
right. I think near the one of the entrances. Anyway.
Yeah.
I think the middle one.
Man, so I recall, like, I worked my very first, like, retail kind of job, like you know, real employment, was at a Dairy Queen, and I got fired pretty fucking quickly from that.
You kept eating it.
I kept eating all the ice cream, unironically. I was like 14, and then I got a job in a photo lab back when photo labs were actually a thing, and the photo lab job, I was there for a summer, then I flooded the photo lab with chemicals.
And I also worked at the same photo lab years later.
Like 10 years later.
That's when I was hearing Josh Groban, actually.
Yeah, you were working at the same photo lab, and you saw like the marks on the
saw,
drywall.
Yeah, I saw.
Of, like the flooded.
I saw all the stuff on the floor.
Yeah, and like, do you recall for like years after that, the two caches below the photo lab were like just out of order? They were back in. Oh yeah, like for years they were just out of commission.
I didn't notice because I just assumed that they just weren't as common.
No, they got flooded by the chemicals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
cats fucking losing
development chemicals, which stink.
Yeah. Oh, fuck,
like
they do.
horribly, by the way.
So yeah, when I was in high school, there were still cameras. Like film cameras.
Yeah.
And so my job was to develop those pictures.
Fuck you. Way to go.
Come on, dude.
Okay. Was it?
No. What the fuck? Fucking. Why can't I do this now?
Oh god, you're so close. God, if you lose this run because of this shit, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
What the fuck, dude? Like. It feels like the trigger's not fucking working, dude.
A bit.
Like, why am I not dashing? I just fell straight down.
You might want to heal.
I just didn't dash. I just didn't fucking dash.
Oh. This is why I don't bother with these ones, because they're horrible.
All my heals. It just didn't. Why aren't you dashing? Can you try this? Like, I feel like the trigger just broke.
Oh, I know what it is.
What?
Because your dash, you can dash in any direction, so I think it's just fucking you over. Yep. Yeah.
Fuck. Well, that's the run.
That's it. Yeah. It's because you chose.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's my money at?
You didn't
Okay,
didn't take that into account when you did that.
Wow.
They-
Okay, so worked at Dairy Queen for a little while. Ate the food. Got. They didn't fire me. They didn't fire me, but they just stopped scheduling me, and eventually I was just let go.
Yeah.
I didn't really care though. I was like fucking 14. I didn't give a shit. Yeah, I didn't really care too much.
Ooh, I have enough for this. Oh.
New weapon. Average game boomer's gameplay. And then second job was photo lab.
Oh, I don't have enough.
Where we're still out there. We were still developing photos. Wasn't very good at it, but they had these 6 big tanks, and you had to like get like the chemical concentrate, which was like highly corrosive,
Yeah, it was horrible.
then add water to it. And so I poured the chemical concentrate in, I added the water hose, and I went on break and forgot about it, and just like flooded the whole fucking lab.
The floors were so stained when I worked there.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is all you, wasn't it?
And like, here's how it was, okay? So you had your various caches for the cashiers, and then the final 2 caches were underneath an overhang, and above the overhang there was a glass room, and the glass room was the photo lab. So I come back from my break, and I see the water rising inside the glass, and I see the chemicals pouring out down onto the caches. And I was like, oh my god, dude. Oh, fuck.
I can only imagine the owner would have done.
I just went home. I just peaced out. I didn't go. I
Mom,
didn't.
Dad, don't go to that place ever again.
I didn't walk back into that store. I didn't walk back into that store until I was in university. I just fucking disappeared.
Yep.
Ooh.
That's right. I remember that. Especially because like you like Dave, maybe you should go in and buy this. Why? You know why?
Like,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
not- yeah.
Yeah, I do.
And then the year after that, I got a job at the competitor grocery store. So it was a photo lab in a grocery store. And I was their computer guy. Because this was back before they had like someone from head office do their computers. They just hired some local kid who knew about the fucking magical TV, internet. So I was their computer guy. And that was a pretty good gig. And I kept that up until I left university. Left for university. And then like throughout university I had like a bunch of different jobs. I worked in the library. I've worked in a I worked for the municipality, like driving machinery, picking up garbage. I've done like a bunch of those blue collar kind of like public service jobs. I worked for a safety company, making like doing computer stuff for them, making videos for them for like just for their safety like safety training for like, oh, we're gonna teach you how to do first aid. That here's made a video. That was me.
Teach you how to make lasagna.
I did that shit. What else did I do? I worked in a few grocery stores here and there. Oh yeah, I worked as a TA at a university for
For a gender studies class.
a gender studies class, and then I was also I was a student teacher for a semester. So I taught in a.
Well, you get paid for that.
No, I didn't get paid for it, but it was still like considered work. It was still on my resume for a while.
Oh, yeah.
I taught at a school as a teacher, but I was like being tested on whether or not I would actually be a good teacher. I did that.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
You didn't like it.
No, I didn't. So I pieced out of that shit. I pieced out of that shit pretty quick. And then I did YouTube. There's my entire employment history.
Yep.
And you, let me see if I can remember. Because you worked in a newspaper in high school.
Yeah, I worked for the newspaper.
Well, I want to see if I remember.
Okay.
'Cause
Yeah.
You did the newspaper.
Yep.
Then you worked at Canadian Tire. There was Canadian Tire. There was the cash shop. There was the Independent, where the grocery store where I did the photo lab shit.
You're forgetting.
There was hold on. There was also the corner store.
Yep.
You had that job for like
a
few months. You worked for the Canadian Tire in the South End in the city and you skipped on your first shift and bailed and you just never showed up.
It was my second shift.
You just never
Because I was on really heavy medication and I was like maybe extremely sleepy.
Yeah, so you just like you were there for 2 shifts and you just like disappeared.
Yeah.
You just vanished from there.
And my roommate at the time was still working there, so it was like
It's kind of
they're
weird.
just like, well, as I said, like I'm so sorry. Like, I really didn't want to throw you under the bus like that. And just like, no, I get it. I get where you're coming from. I don't know what's happening to you, but
Yeah.
like, thankfully they're not mad at me because I mean it's not my fault.
Yeah. Yep.
Thank God. But you're missing. You're
Hey,
missing.
you
You're
also
missing
hold
a
on,
big one.
because you also worked as a at the home.
There's
At
another
the
one.
kids' home.
There's another one you're missing.
Well, what is it?
Summer 2005.
Oh yeah, you went off to like to be like a camp fuck.
No.
You were a camp follower.
No.
was
I
in
worked.
Clarny, right?
I worked at resorts
Yes.
as a dock hand, and then
Dockhand.
so basically the people that would tie up your boat, do pump outs, do like fill the gas tank, blah blah blah.
Yep.
Also kind of help with their there's like a local airport, so got the pump going.
Yeah.
I had to learn how to fuel airplanes. Which was kind of cool, and also got to drive a lot of different vehicles. So I'm more it made me a much more comfortable driver doing that job because I had no choice.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, that was a big one, especially because it was like a lot of Americans. I think the I think it was one of the owners of the Toronto Maple Leafs was one of my customers once.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was kind of a dick.
Oh, of course. Dude, I think I've had like a major catastrophe at every single job that I've worked at. Well, no, because there was me eating the food at Dairy Queen. There was me destroying the photo lab. There was me driving the dump truck with the backup that like destroyed a fucking power line.
I still can't believe that MTO would even consider giving you lessons back.
Yeah, when I worked for the city, I drove a dump truck and I had the bed up. I was just driving straight through an intersection without noticing that it was up, and I destroyed a bunch of power lines. That was probably the worst disaster. That like
definitely.
That took out like power
that was
to a city.
Yeah, that was people's homes getting fucked.
What's my major catastrophe as a TA and a teacher? Not so much that the teacher. I fucked the children.
You know the worst thing?
No.
The worst thing.
Nothing actually happened with it. Okay, so regarding nothing really happened with the teacher thing. I just didn't like teaching. I was like, I don't want this.
Yeah, that was.
Regarding the TA thing though, there was actually like a bunch of chicks who tried the whole.
Oh sure, like
actually no.
Sleep with a TA, get money.
Yeah, come on.
Not money.
Not a bunch of chicks. I would say three or four girls who actually tried the whole. Hey, do you want to hang out and tutor me on this topic? And it's clear what like it was clear. The expectation was we would have sex and I would give her a better mark. And that was weird. Didn't take anything up on it though because I think I was with Rit. And you know what?
Would you have done it? Yeah.
No, I don't think. Actually, that's not true. That's not true. Because when it was the other way around, I did do it once. But
I mean, you technically fucked your TA.
I did. Yeah, Wei was my TA. Yeah, so I fucked her. And then she just gave. I fucked my TA, and then she gave me like perfect grades for the entire class. That was
even though
dude, I had like one of the highest grades in that class in the history of the school. And she just gave me perfect on everything because I was dating her.
Well, she's doing corruption from her government, so.
My final year of I've done this a few times. My final year of university, I was. This is when like I was in kind of like a quasi incel mode. I was like, I had been cheated on by Wei, and that had ended disastrously. I had been cheated on by Nan, and I was like, fuck this. I fucking hate all this shit. I was definitely in incel mode. And like, I was in my final year of university. I was finishing things up. And school, at that point, I had like dropped out and come back. So like school was kind of just easy at that point. Because after you work in a real job, school is pretty easy. But I was in this class and I had really high marks and I wasn't really trying because I was just trying to get the fuck off campus. I was done with school. I was done with university. I was done with all of it. And there was this girl who was like a pure 10 out of 10. Like someone who was way out of my league, way out of your league, way out of we're talking like e-girl in real life levels of hot, like really hot. And she seemed like someone who was very used to just having guys throw themselves at her and just be like, oh, will you help me with this? And he's like, of course. It was that kind of thing.
Simpite.
And she asked me if I would help her write a pretty big essay coming up in the class. And I just told her, because I was just annoyed by her. I wasn't like I was attracted to her physically, but like I didn't like her at all. And I was annoyed by her, and I was in my incel mode. So I just wanted her to go the fuck away. So I told her just straight. I just told her straight. All right, let me fuck you and I'll write the essay. Thinking that would just insult her enough that she would leave me alone, and she said sure. Like as soon as all pretenses were dropped, and I treated her exactly the way that she was like okay.
Lots of slide.
Yeah. And so I did that, and I guess in retrospect I kind of regret it because it wasn't exactly really good sex either.
Because she was probably used to.
Like I'm the hot one, everyone pursues me kind of thing. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. She doesn't have to do any work.
Yeah. So I wouldn't do it again, obviously. Even if I was single, I wouldn't do it again. I wouldn't even even in retrospect, if I had my life to do, I don't think I would do it. If I had my life to do over. Giga Chad mode.
Fuck you!
And also, I just felt bad that I had that kind of transactional sex. I didn't feel good about it.
No.
But you spent your entire 20s doing that shit. Roping in the whales, harpooning them, and just like bringing them in, bringing them back to the house.
Dev.
And I'm like, Dave, please.
Dev.
Yes.
Don't.
What do you mean? Are you denying?
Don't even.
Are you denying?
I'm not proud of my sexual history.
I'm not proud of my whale hunting.
But I've
period.
clearly moved on.
Yeah. To be fair, like your past like 4 girlfriends weren't whales. Right? I'm pretty sure.
No. In fact, yeah, Avery was quite small.
Yeah.
Dom's pretty small. Yeah. That was more like when I had
Mariah was kind of big and Kelsey was kind of big, but like not really. They're just curvy. Yeah.
They're just tall and yeah.
Tall and curvy. Yeah.
Yeah. Dick. Thank you.
There's still more, dude. They'll die from it. Maybe not.
They're higher.
Why have a 4 when you can have 4 1s? That's how it is. Nice.
Yeah, ricochets. Anyways. Jesus.
Harpooning the whales and bringing them home. That's how we got Dev to move in. Oh, God.
Okay.
Man, we spent like hours on this show just saying nothing at all of work.
Show, YouTube channel.
Our whole lives.
Bullshit everywhere. Fuck, why do I keep running into them like, I'm not trying to give them a hug. Well, maybe I am. You know what?
Yeah. Dude, imagine if like every time we spoke, $1 pops out of the streaming computer. So at least it's now of worth. It's worth something. It's worth $1.
I wish.
Yeah.
Sounded furious signifying nothing. Thank you, Mr. Faulkner.
Actually, no. What if like every time we said something that was valuable, money literally came out of our mouths? Like I had like a good idea, and then I'd just be like, what? And like a bunch of money just comes out.
We'd choke.
It's like, oh my god, the money. There it is.
Oh, goody, my favorite. The fucking goddamn blobfish!
Yeah. And dude, hold on. If we're actually gonna be doing like the whole puking up money thing, like what if it started to actually ruin the conversation where like you have like a good point, and I'm like, and then you start throwing out money. So I'm like, okay, Dave, here's the joke. Knock, knock. And then you like, you think about like a good response, and before you can even reply, you just start vomiting up cash. Just it's like, oh, great, excellent. Finally getting paid.
Wow. That's,
yeah.
It's quite the hypothetical, it does.
Hey, listen. Dude, it would be the only time you could actually answer like the sarcastic query. What am I, made of money? Because you would be. You didn't say anything valuable in that show when I played through that? Oh, okay. Or like, because there's only so much money you can vomit up at once. So what if like you say something that is like supremely valuable, and you have to like just continuously vomit up money for a long time to actually get the whole value out of it? So you're going for like hours, and you're just like, please help me, call the ambulance, and like no one around you is willing to actually call the ambulance because they just want to keep collecting the money, and you're like fucking dying.
Wow. This is gonna suck. Fucking hell. Okay. Play tennis.
Yeah, $1 million idea would be a death sentence. Yeah, it would just keep coming out of your mouth.
So that's the thesis, folks.
Or actually, no.
Never try.
Do you guys recall like that they were floating around the idea of like $1 billion coin that the U.S. government could mint, and it had like Obama's face on it, and it's like the Obama $1 million coin. You just have like
fucking hell.
You have such a good idea. You just like vomit that coin up. Just Obama. Obama. You're doing not bad, Dave.
I'm not. I'm almost dead.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, drink a drink. You have one left.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
Glug glug.
Oh fuck me. Oh well.
You guys not go in it. Like you could not. Right behind you, dude. You're fucked. You're so fucked. You're so fucked, dude. You're so fucked.
I would have been fucked anyways. Terrible. Terrible.
Not even enough.
Terrible. Yeah, I remember when they had.
I think I still have a $2 bill actually. I think I still have one.
Yeah, I think mine.
I hate this dash Canadian directions. It keeps fucking me up.
Do that. That looks like a good one.
We'll probably call it for the night actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's time to call it.
Okay.
How you feel about it? Fuck you.
Fuck you too. Well, I guess I'm getting topped.
Yeah, Dave.
On Grinder. Get topped.
That's how it is, huh?
It is.
Is there anything that I can do 2 on? Yeah. What's the one that gives me like the most bang for the buck?
That one.
1950, 1355, 2060,
Oh, okay.
2060, 2080.
There you go. Go for the hell of fun. 2250. There you go.
Okay.
Very good. Yeah. This is more my speed of character. You know we still haven't got any more of those souls for that weird shop.
I think that's just like I think that's a boss thing. Yeah, you have to like beat the boss to get the souls up.
Okay, well, anyways.
I'm just derping around, man.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna fall asleep.
Okay, all right.
Dude, I've actually had a pretty rough day. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, no, you've done a lot. You can just rock my sleep tonight after we have sex.
Oh God! All right.
Give me that.
Yep. I'm going to bed. Good night, guys. Thanks for being here.
Cheerio.
Remember, if you have good ideas, don't speak them.